Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. Buck, you hear something squeaking. Floorboard behind you.
Look behind me.
You whirl around, and bar looks pretty empty, but you're certain that you heard the floor, a floorboard somewhere give way. You're positive. No doubt in your mind.
I'll start slowly, tentatively stepping through the dark building, looking around, and inspecting the squeak.
It is only the first day after the new moon, so it's pretty dark in here. And then you hear the squeaking sound again, and this time it's coming from really close to you. It's like there's a table 5 or 6 feet to your right, and it came from just right around that table. You whirl, and you don't see anything on or around the table, but you're positive you heard something squeak over there.
I'm gonna slowly start going to the floor.
As you lower yourself, there's a quick scramble and patter of hands and feet, and you need to roll me initiative.
Okay.
You can't quite see what it is yet, but there's something. You can hear it, and you can see the motion of something before you. Let me roll.
Just flat D10?
Flat D10.
6.
6. All right, you will go first. What do you do? You can't see it yet, but what are you doing? What are you doing?
He's going to scramble upwards. He's going to stand. He's going to hop on top of the table.
All right,
He's going to look down, try to see it.
You look down as coming out from the table is that little girl, except she's got a giant chef's knife in her hand, and she whirls from under the table and goes to stab you with it up top of the table. She rolls a 10 to hit you.
Oh, that doesn't hit. Does it? Oh, wait.
I don't know. What's your
You
AC?
got AC 10. You get 8 AC plus 2.
Oh, all right. The girl takes the big chef's knife and drives it into your thigh for 4 points of damage. It cuts
That's
deep.
almost all of his damage.
That would have killed me.
And I guess we roll initiative again as you exclaim in surprise.
Where does she stab him?
In the thigh. The upper thigh. Can I get a perception check at half strength, so half of your perception plus 1d20 for everyone who's asleep? Yes. Oh,
Jack's
tacky. You are alerted. Maybe Sir Walker too? No, not Sir Walker. All right, McTacky, you are alerted. You wake up in a start.
Ugh.
You heard a voice crying out from somewhere, but you're not sure what it was.
I get my shield on and head downstairs. Or if it's a multi-floor tavern.
Is it what?
It's 2-story, 1-story, 2-story.
2-story building. Yeah, you're on the second floor.
Yeah, okay. I get my shield and head down.
Excellent. I'm going to need you to roll initiative as well as Buck, as the little girl wielding the knife stares intently at you, Buck, and continues to stab at you. You roll a 6?
I already rolled. Oh no,
Because you went. That was your action. Was
8.
hiding, right? Yeah, or climbing on the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just checking something.
Are there any like how high up is the ceiling from here?
The ceiling is like 20 feet, depending on, near the front door, it's maybe only 18 feet, but in the very center of the room, it's probably like 25 feet because it's a big A-frame, and the middle room is two floors of air.
Right. So, are we near the, inward second level hallway, or are we in the center of the room?
Ooh, I will do a quick doodle for us all.
Is there anything I could kind of potentially jump up and grab and just climb on?
Here's our map. Let's do some of this. Excellent. All right, so if we've got a something like this. And then we will have... There's a staircase that comes up like this. And then a balcony that walks around like that. So then we've got like... You'll see some weird diagonal lines in a minute, and that's the staircase.
Right.
That's the staircase.
Okay.
And then you've got like the whole second floor that comes up here with doors on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, clearly this isn't to scale because I think I said there were 5 doors on each wall, and there's just not enough room here for them all.
Yeah.
And where are we?
And you are down here. And if we were to ignore this staircase and everything up here for some period of time, we would see that other shapes. The kitchen is like right over here, and the bar extends out like this. It's a little lower. Down 1 square there, perfect. And then this area in here is blocked off, and there'd be like a door to the kitchen over here. I guess the bar allows for open access, so it's like that after all.
And where's the entrance to this room?
There is a back door that enters into here. And there's a door from there to the kitchen as well.
Okay.
I don't think you guys have been in that room yet, but I think from what you know about the place, this is clearly like the owner's house.
Right.
This would be like their bedroom and whatnots back in there. Probably maybe some storage. Who knows?
All right. Cool.
Anyway, so you're there in the middle of the room, standing on a table. The young girl underneath you with a knife. You rolled a 10 for initiative. Elpida 8. Yes, I can speak. I know, right? Elpida rolls a 7, and the little girl rolls a 4. Brandishing her knife, she comes after you, Buck Portstein, a wicked smile on her face, her eyes as big as dinner plates, as she stabs, and stabs again at you on the table. 19 to hit! Does the little girl critical you with her dagger?
What do you need to crit? 5?
She needs to clear by 5 and roll an 18, 19, or 20. And if your AC is 10, then she does double damage. She will do 1 and 1 for 2 damage on the worst critical of her life. She gets the dagger and slashes at you over and over again, getting a few lucky blows, slicing up your arms and your legs. You've taken 2 more points of damage, Buck.
Buck stumbles off of the table, just unconscious.
Oh my god, are you unconscious already?
Mm-hmm.
You have 6 hit points? You have 5 hit points?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you 4th level?
That's
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Buck
these
Portstein.
These are some crazy rolls I've got for HP.
Yeah. Alright, so you hit the table unconscious. You don't even have time to scream this time around. Elpida.
I rush into the room and see him unconscious on the ground. Oh, what's happened?
Yes. It's dark. It's so dark in here. You can sort of make out some shapes over here somewhere, but it's hard to see what's going on as you, step out of the door and look down the balcony. It's so
I
very
rush
dark.
down the stairs towards the figure on the ground. One of my friends might have fallen over.
Yes. Yes, indeed. You arrive at the figure on the table. It's Buck Portstein. He's bleeding to death.
Oh, I'll use my medical proficiency to patch him up.
You're trained in healing?
Actually, this is my first cleric who isn't, so I have to do a int check.
I need an int check from you.
Here we go. 22.
Nice.
All right. You manage to patch Buck up. And that's when, from under the table, the knife flashes one more time. You don't see it coming. It rolls a modified 12 to hit you.
Oh, miss.
What's your AC?
17.
From
I'm a
what?
cleric. I'm worried. Oh, wait. I just woke up, didn't I? I got a
just woke
shield.
up.
But I did say I put my shield on as I went down the stairs.
But it's from behind you.
Well, it's from under the table, so a 12, does that hit your
doesn't
AC?
count, so 10. Well, if I'm not wearing armor, I've got AC 10, obviously. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
All right.
yeah, that hits me.
So
Sorry.
the dagger slashes out at your ankle, catches you for 3 points of damage. Oh my god,
I'm
you're
unconscious.
too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm minus
The
one.
people upstairs, make me perception checks.
All right.
It should be 2. Those 2 both. No, Bucks didn't make
Nope.
it in time.
Still
Shag.
asleep.
Bryan, oh god. The 2 of you are down.
Wait, like the half strength ones or a regular one?
Half strength ones, yeah. Oh, I should
Okay.
roll for our boatman. The others are all in the servants, the indentured servants
Yeah.
are all in one big room together, so their group snoring is going to drown out their ability to hear anything. But boatman. Ooh, natural 17. You need at least 6%. No, you need at least 8 perception in
Does Michael
order
have his own
to
perception?
be the guy. You need 8 perception. Where's my other d6? Did I lose a die? I lost a die.
Oh, no.
I lost my favorite d6.
Hmm.
He's got 12 perception, so he is alerted to the noises. All right, what does he do? When you wake up in the middle of the night to screams and cries, of course you walk out into the dark alone to investigate it. So,
A guy that owns 8 servants.
can you really trust them? He'd have to like wake them up, and there's chains and everything. Yeah, so he comes downstairs. He sees the corpses. He sees one of them is bandaged up and the other one is slowly bleeding out. In a panic, he goes to tend to your wounds. He rolls a 10 on his check, and his intelligence is a 13. So he manages to patch you up as well. As he's looking around in a panic. That's when the little girl's dagger flashes out again, and she rolls a natural 20 against the boatman. My god. This is sort of just like a murder train. That's a double crit, or extra crit, or whatever. And she will do 4 plus 3 plus 2 is 9 points of damage.
You did.
He only has D8 HP, so he cries again. Give me one more half strength perception check, everybody.
This is gonna be the most depressing
There we go.
Morning. Shag is gonna wake up at the scry. Bryan?
No
Sir
way.
Walker is still soundly asleep, though. Shag.
Perfect. I wake up. Fuck. I'm gonna go start waking everyone up. Realize Buck ain't there.
Buck's on
Fucking-
watch.
Buck's on watch. What happened to Buck? Wake up, doom and gloom. He's not there.
Oh no.
And then kick the paladin awake.
Oh,
Paladin, wake up.
Hey, wake up! Someone's screaming, and go jump on Nikifer and
You're
run
screaming.
downstairs.
Why are you? You're the one screaming.
Yeah, someone screamed like they just got fucking ganked.
You just got ganked. You got attacked.
Yeah, now wake up and help me.
All right. I get up. I grab my sword.
All right, you get
And
up. You grab your
yeah, I'll
sword.
jump on Nikifer and we'll run downstairs. And remember, I've got that infravision.
Yes, yes, you do. You all run downstairs. With your infravision, you can see by the faint amounts of moonlight. There are your friends. There's a pile of bodies with blood sort of all around them. The first 2 are patched up. The third one is actively bleeding onto the ground.
God damn it.
You're on Nikifer.
I see
The
the
heavy
girl
metal
under the-
thing, the heavy metal dragon makes the ground, the shitty floorboards creak with every step that it takes. Every move that it makes is magic.
Yep. Let's get some heavy metal thunder going. I think that's actually the next thing we gotta add to Nikifer, some heavy metal thunder.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll start looking around. Something did this. I guess there's not enough light to see the little girl under there.
Well, I got my shield light, so it's actually pretty. I'm gonna come down here as well.
All right. So the whole party is down there now with the light
Yeah.
from the shield.
Yep.
I want perception checks from both of you to see if you can spot the little girl hiding under the table, or if she's a
mean-
good hiding.
No, she's not good at hiding.
No, Shag, you're at the right height to see her, I guess. I guess you're
Yep.
kind of riding on Niagara, but you see her anyway.
But
There
see
under the
bloody
table.
dagger.
Yeah, there's a small blood trail that leads under the table to where the girl is. And you see her in the darkness, waiting with a knife.
Bitch! And Niagara is going to do a full broadside on
Okay.
her.
You scream out bitch, and we all roll initiative. Alright, she...
Regular or just a straight type?
just a flat D10, yeah.
Perfect.
Uh,
Oh, wait, I rolled 2? Okay. Or wait, that's not
Yeah,
roll
you
1,
should
that-
roll 2. Oh god, the little girl goes first. The cry of bitch goes out, and she immediately runs and bolts through this door into the kitchen and runs through it out into the woods.
Boarded up.
Oh, that's right. She gets to the boarded door. The door is boarded shut. The little girl has to make a strength check. Let me roll her strength first. I think she rolls 3d4 for strength because she's just a kid.
but she doesn't get 18 strength.
Or
No.
does the door?
She's got shitty strength.
Perfect.
All right, let's see what her open doors check is. If she can wrench open the boarded door, we'll see who hammered
She
it
doesn't
shut.
have a key to the city. She can't.
Ooh.
I can.
She has 8 strength, so she needs a 5 or lower on a 1d20 to bust the door. 17. So she's scrambling at the door, grabbing on boards, and like trying to wrench them off, using the knife to try and pry the boards off the door. When it becomes Sir Walker's turn.
All right. I guess I'm gonna go and. What would we need here? Would we need a cleric or a wizard? I don't
You
know.
know I'm useless. You really know how useless I am.
I don't know. That's a
You
good
also
question.
know how useless I am.
Yeah, this is a tough question. All right.
Just heal up the.
I don't like that.
I don't have healing spells, remember, so.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna heal the boatman with my lay on hand.
Perfect.
All right. That way the boatman doesn't die. He actually, I should roll his HP. He could have had like 1 HP and would have bled to death by now. No, he had enough. Okay, you heal him. He gasps as he jolts back to reality. What's happening?
Quick, you're the only person I can count on here.
Well, he's a indigent servant master.
What do you need?
We just got attacked. We gotta do something about it.
He gets to his feet, winces on his bad leg, but gets up anyway. And I believe it is Shag's turn.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll just run into the kitchen. See the little girl struggling to get out the barred door.
Mm-hmm.
And just say, well, you done fucked up.
She whirls around, her back to the door facing you, her eyes narrow. She takes a fighting stance, lowering her knees, blade ready.
Why? Why'd you stab? Does she say anything?
She doesn't say anything.
All right, perfect. That was her one chance to not die.
Poor brainwashed
So there's the
girl.
bite.
Bite will definitely hit.
For 8 damage.
She's still up.
Cool. Then here comes some claws.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you get her. That's enough. The kid hits the ground like a sack of potatoes. Little bits of blood splash everywhere. She's unconscious, bleeding to death.
Perfect. And then I'll go up to her, see if there's anything decent on her. Like,
She's got this
amounts of money.
wicked kitchen knife, as well as a golden amulet with a gemstone set in it, a blue gemstone set in the golden amulet.
perfect. That's kind of fucky. I'm gonna like take one of the kitchen cloths and like take it off of her
Mm-hmm.
Wrap it
Alright.
up in the kitchen cloth, throw it in my
Okay.
pack, and patch her up. Because I want some answers. This bitch crazy.
Okay. It'll take until morning for her to wake up, as well as the rest of your party.
Sure. She's healed.
Oh, you have a
Or
healing
she's
spell?
Not healed.
Oh, stabilized.
but
Yeah.
Stabilized, yeah, that's what I meant. And then I'll tie her up. Would you like me to rope use that?
Yeah, give me a good rope use check. Oh my god. Perfect. Okay.
I've had a lot of practice.
Is there anything that you want to note before we wait till morning?
I want to detect evil on the amulet to see if there's anything going
Yeah,
on.
I'll walk out, show Sir Walker. Look what I found on the bitch.
Okay. You detect no evil coming from the amulet.
Okay.
It's definitely not an evil amulet. You're sure of it.
Yep. And
Very sure.
yeah, we'll wait for morning. Probably taking turns keeping watch.
Nothing else happens at night, but morning does spawn, and everybody wakes up.
All right. Yeah, I'll cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
After I memorize.
Not again! I've been stabbed!
Just like every time, Buck. Just like every time. What all is magic in here that I don't already know about? Is the amulet magic?
Amulet is not magical, no.
Damn.
The knife magical.
No. Just regular kitchen knife.
Does she have any magic radiating from her?
No, she does not.
Perfect.
Oh, the little girl got me. Ugh.
Yeah, you got by a little girl.
Yep. Yep.
Buck, what do you have to say for your failures?
Yep.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I need coffee, some stew.
I'm sure you do.
I like limp over and grab a blanket and toss it over me.
It's possible that creature outside brainwashed her, or she's just.
Well, we'll find
evil
out
or
soon
what.
enough when she wakes up. And she's like tied to a chair.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just sit there like playing with a dagger.
Just eat some stew alone in the back.
Buck is eating stew. What about the rest of you?
I could do some breakfast.
I'm keeping a listen out.
Okay. Keep a listen. Everyone else is eating. Shag is watching the girl. The boatman has gathered up his rowers and has them all formed up in the downstairs area. The girl eventually begins to waver and come to.
So, how you doing?
Huh? How did I get here?
That is a good question.
What's happened?
Why you? What has happened indeed? What do you remember of last night?
I was having nightmares
About what?
about people coming into my room. And then I woke up here.
Hey, Buck, go check her room.
It's limps upstairs.
All right,
Oh, yeah?
you limp your way into her room. It looks more or less the same as you had left it before. The bed is not particularly well made.
We go lay down in the bed.
Perfect. I'll hold up the amulet. What's this?
That's mine, she says, and tries to reach for it, but it's tied up.
Oh yeah. What is it?
It's mine. It's my mom's amulet. It's the last thing that I have of her before she left.
Oh yeah. Where'd you go?
Magical.
Shut the.
She just kind of ducks her head and doesn't say anything.
Where'd she go?
She doesn't answer again. She's cagey, this one.
What?
She's cagey. She's not answering your questions.
Oh yes.
Do you have spells for this? Can you like detect thoughts? Wizard of
Not yet.
Jexel wizard? No.
Soon, but not yet.
Okay.
Well,
Well, hold on. You're interrogating her. Where is the paladin again?
I'm mostly looking out outside, making sure there's no more monsters coming up because I'm
Okay.
still worried about that.
And where is the cleric of hope?
I'm just standing around, not really being helpful, being completely useless.
Oh. Okay. Mr. Paladin, you're standing outside. You're standing around watching the outside. Yeah, you see coming out of the woods towards the tavern is that tall, hulking creature with the scythes for arms. It makes its way towards the tavern with a heavy.
Hey guys, the thing's coming back.
What thing?
what thing?
The
Which
snap-
thing?
What'd you say?
The giant thing. The thing. The monster.
You mean scythe for hands?
The Umber Hulk?
I mean, I'm not sure if I would call it thieves because like they can dig.
It's the Umber Hulk.
It's the
Get
Umber
ready.
Hulk.
Okay, it's the
Bitch, what do you know about the Umber Hulk?
I'm gonna come.
What's
to
an Umber Hulk?
I like move her chair over so she can see. where
Don't
it's
let her
coming
see
from.
you get brainwashed again.
She looks
Like,
out the
real quick.
window, and her eyes go wide, and she shuts them and tries to hide her face.
Yeah, I'll turn her.
Neal, do you see where I am right now on the map?
No, I was not looking at all. Let me see.
I'm just gonna move here.
Okay, you're over there.
All right. I put my chain
Are
shirt
you
on.
on the
I'm
on
on the
the
second
the
floor.
balcony? You're on the second floor. Okay.
Does anybody have ranged attacks?
Do I
Because
have view? Can I get a view out the window?
Yeah, you kind of need to aim those.
So
I got magic
the creature is coming from the backside of the tavern. It's coming from like over here-ish.
I'm gonna frantically look out the front window.
Oh no! You don't see anything out the front window. It's just the calm river. Maybe a
Where
boat
is it?
going by.
the other I don't know. They could be. Are they surrounding us?
Why don't we? Can we get everyone to position yourselves where you are? Paladin, you must have been somewhere in the back in order to
Yeah.
see the creature coming.
Okay, I run upstairs to get my chain shirt on.
Okay, you get your chain shirt on.
Request one nigrofer token.
Yes.
Okay, but do you guys have range? Because you could just shoot them out the window.
They do, but I don't.
I do have range. Buck will come over here. Is there a window here?
Yes, there is a window there, and you can look out it and see. I think you probably get just like the last glimpse of the creature as it walks. Oh, what's wrong there? You see the last glimpse of the creature as it like passes the building and gets like too close to the building for you to see out this window.
Come to the building. It's at the back of the
It's on the
building.
backside.
I'd probably actually be like kind of holding myself against the door. I guess.
Holding it with your shoulder.
Yep.
Yeah, got it. All right, you're holding the door. Buck, you see it goes back there. Paladin, you've got you're not Paladin. Cleric, you've got your chain shirt on and your shield and your weapon.
Yeah.
You're
I've
half
run
hit
down
points.
the stairs.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, it's it's me.
You're doing great.
Yeah. I'm at the bottom of the stairs now.
Okay, I'm gonna follow him down to the stairs. What's the play, guys?
We shoot it with magic missiles.
Sure.
Do it.
All right. The creature gets to the door, and there's this thump as it tries to open it.
No one's here. Go away.
You manage to hold the door back as it
Okay.
slams itself into it.
But can you cast some spells on it, like through the window?
Yeah,
We have to be able to see them.
There's
Are
an
there any
upstairs
windows in
window.
this kitchen, Neal?
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Buck?
Are there windows in the kitchen?
Yeah, there are a couple of windows in the kitchen.
If I can I go place a flaming sphere right outside the door, like
Absolutely. Now, I just want to tell you that these windows are, they lack any glass on them. So you could crawl out the window, you can put your hand out the window, but anything can put their hand back through. It's just got shutters on the outside that are currently
I'm
like
doing is
shut and barred.
I'm getting line of sight, right? But I'm staying inside, like behind, right? So I'm like finding an angle.
Right. Okay,
Corner.
so you'll first have to unbarricade the window that you barricaded last night, but you can do it.
Sure.
But it's all doable. Perfect. Okay. What about the rest of you?
Well,
Um,
yeah. Well, shit.
I back up Sir Walker. Like,
I'll go over
behind
here.
him there.
And I'll get ready to start, like, rotating spells with Buck.
With Buck, okay.
Maybe get the
Yeah, like
dragon.
he casts a spell.
dragon in here too.
I'm not gonna try to deboard this window.
You're not going to deboard it?
Instead, I'm just gonna sit back. Yeah, I'm gonna sit. Can't see him, so
Oh, okay.
let's just get ready.
Was there another window upstairs?
Yes, all the bedrooms upstairs have windows that look out.
Perfect. So I'll just head upstairs and try and find a window I can look down out of to see him.
I'm gonna follow.
Can you get some shots off? Like I guess there's no point, guys, unless you guys are gonna get some spells off.
Spells. Yeah, that's the whole point, is to get some spells off.
Now that you guys have a good view of this thing, and it's not a dark forest, you can see that it's got this like bluish texture to its body, and that it's very like almost insect-like looking sort of creature. It's got these like long hairs that come off of it. Its joints are segmented in an odd way. It's got this like odd gait to it. I'm going to show you a picture of this monstrosity. Looks like this.
Ooh.
That's actually not at all what I thought it would look like.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Now that you see it in the light of day, it's got these scythe hooks for hands and a shell across its back and these weird legs. Like these really weird, like
Those are weird legs.
bendy legs. And it's scraping at the door. And I think this is the appropriate time for us to roll initiative and turn on the most combat of combat music. Skirmish. Everyone's favorite combat track. All right, let's bring up our initiative counter. Let's put our stuff on here. We're gonna have you be our monster. And you're gonna roll initiative. Ooh, terribly. And where is Mr. Walker? I'm sorry, Sir Walker. There we go. Voila. All right, first person up is Buck.
Okay,
What are you
I'm gonna
doing?
cast Flaming Sphere on it.
The door is still shut,
No,
and you didn't open the window, so.
No, he went upstairs with me.
Oh, right, you're upstairs. Got it. Okay. So, are you guys in the same room or in different rooms upstairs?
Probably
Same
in the same room.
Okay. So let's put you. I'll put the three of you in this Congo line. All right, you throw a flaming sphere down at it.
No, cool.
Is that a saving throw for the creature?
Is Necrofer upstairs or downstairs?
I believe.
I'd say Necrofer stayed downstairs.
Okay.
Let me find the Flaming Sphere. I think it's saving throw versus spell though, right?
Okay. All right, the flaming sphere appears, like in the air and falls down onto the creature,
Yeah.
who rolls a natural 17 and passes his save for half damage or no damage.
Usually half, but don't. No.
Means no damage. No damage. No damage.
Oh well.
Save or suffer this. Those within must also save or suffer 1d4.
DM may adjust the saving throw if there is little or no room to dodge the sphere.
Yeah. So I think the creature like curls over and the flaming sphere like hits its shell on its back and like rolls right off of them and away a little bit, and the shell insulates him from the damage. Unfortunate. Next up is Elpidia.
I hold my action until I can see it, then I'll swing my
Okay.
mace at it.
Sir Walker.
Barricading the door. Yeah.
All right. Oh, there's two Elpidas here somehow.
What? How? I only rolled once.
I know, there must be an old entry on the table. The
29.
creature. No, Shag. This order got all messed up. Shag is next.
Perfect. All right.
There we go.
So I'm going to cast Melf's Acid Arrow.
All right, you poke your head out the window, point a finger at him, waggle it, and what is
So I'm level 4 wizard, so that'd mean I roll with a THAC0 for level 4 fighter, and then I got my dex, so it's a +5. Shit!
Nope, the acid arrow screeches through the air past him, burning a spot on the ground, which will forever be barren. Never again will grass grow in this one spot. And that is when our hooked horror grasps the door and tries to wrench it open. What is your... I'm going to give him an open doors check, and I want to give him a penalty to his check equal to your open doors check, Sir Walker. So what is your open doors check?
I mean, my strength is 16. Or the,
Yeah,
where's the open doors one? Is it
Should be
like...
at the far right of your strength.
Oh, open door 9.
Okay. So he will need to roll a natural 1 to open the door on a d20 with you holding the other side. Alright, so he tries to bash down the door again, slamming into it. That would have opened it had you not been holding the backside. You can feel like the boards begin to sort of snap off of it, and you hold it shut again. And the creature is out there on his own. Let's roll initiative for the next round.
I'm still holding. Action.
Okay. Anyone that's not holding an action, roll initiative.
Nice.
Okay.
Done.
Beautiful. Buck.
Yes. Nah.
All right. Buck, you're first again.
Okay, I'm going to roll it, and I'm gonna try to get the sphere between him and the door.
Oh, so you like roll it around him and bring it in from the side. Excellent.
Yep.
He'll get a saving throw, which he fails miserably.
Nice.
2d4. 2d4.
5 damage.
Decent.
All right, let's roll his hit points.
There's a lot of...
That's a lot of dice.
That was a bit of dice. Oh, bow.
You do 5.
Yeah.
Excellent. The hooked horse screeches as the fire burns his flesh. I'll give him a separate saving throw to see if he can, if the ball gets between him and the door or the other way around. He fails, so he has to like push back from the door and step away from it as the flaming sphere sits right in front of the door. Now the door gets to make a saving throw versus fire. Magical fire. It's a thick door, not a thin door.
Flammable substances are set afire by contact with the sphere.
Yeah, they are. Yep. I think you can see from your door the flames begin to lick the side of the building as the door catches fire.
Shit. Get some water on that door.
Right. I've made my action and go to the kitchen.
Moving it away.
You're in the kitchen.
Okay, grab some water from the trough and pour it on the door.
How do you pour it on the outside of the door?
Also, only the outside of the door's caught.
Yeah, the door's still there, right? Like,
The door's there. The inside isn't on fire. The outside of the door is on fire.
Or I'll make the inside wet so it can't burn through.
All right, so you splash the door with water. It comes dripping
Walker
over
all
Sir
wet.
Walker, who's bracing the door.
It's better than burning, Sir Walker.
All right, Sir Walker, your turn
Okay.
comes around.
I've burned with the light of holy fire inside of me, so I'm just still bracing it.
Still bracing it. Excellent, Shag.
Yeah.
Magic missile.
Right. Little kobold finger crooks towards the creature. 6 damage as arrows
Magic missile.
pepper the creature. And it looks up to you, Shag. It looks up to the second floor,
And
takes a few steps back, and does like a running leap and jumps and tries to hook its hooks over the window and pull itself up. I'm going to give it a strength check. It's got long, lanky arms, but it is a big jump.
It's a big
Our
jump.
hooked horror is a pro basketball player. Natural 18 plus his strength. He easily hooks onto the door, onto the window, pulls himself up, and steps into the room, adjacent to both you and Buck Portstein. But that is going to be his action, is climbing into the building. He would try to get to the door, but I don't think he can get past you guys. It's an awkward thing, and he's sort of big and squeezing it through the window, so that'll be the end of his turn, and we'll roll initiative for next round.
Oh shit.
Done.
All right.
The hooked horror is in your room. He's inside the building.
How tall is this thing?
He's sort of hunched over, so he's like, I don't know, 5'10", 5'9", 5'8".
Okay. Cool.
Right.
Another initiative?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone. Did we all get to roll it? It looks like we all rolled it. Okay. Sending. Shag, you're first. You're right next to the creature. If you move away, you'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
Unless I disengage.
Unless you disengage.
And that's exactly what I do.
All right.
I disengage and run downstairs. And because Nicrifer is right after me, I'd say he
Jack,
also
don't leave me! Don't leave me with this thing!
You'll be fine. Just run the fuck away like you always do. Jump in here and we'll do some Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
All right. You hop onto Nicrifer. Together, the two of you become one bigger, badder unit than the two of you separately.
Yep. Become
Alright.
Shag and Nicrifer.
Become shit in us.
Right. The two of you together thunder up the steps, the Nicrifer's heavy weight causing boards to bend and creak, and everyone can hear the thump, 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 thump of the mechanical dragon. But since he's got 4 legs, it's more of like thump, 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 thump as you get up the stairs. It's Buck Portstein.
Okay.
You're alone with the hooked horror.
I run. Disengage.
All right, you disengage the hell out of there. It reaches towards you with large claws, but you manage to duck underneath them as they like just barely don't grab your foot, like trying to trip you and drag you back to him. Sir Walker.
He just like runs past.
All right. So I guess I think I hear Buck Borstein running down. So I guess I'll step away from the door at this point.
Yeah, and you could have definitely heard and seen through the window over here the creature climbing up.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I guess I'll go. I'll follow right behind Shag here as it runs up. And I guess I'll probably try to get it. Can I get by him and get an attack on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can squeeze past him.
Okay,
Make
cool.
it
I'll
into
do
the
that.
room.
Yeah, I'll do that. And I'll be. I'm not going to be looking at his eyes. I'm going to be doing like the shield thing.
Okay.
Right.
Sure. Yeah.
So I guess I do an attack here with some negatives here. I guess
Why would you get negatives?
because I'm not looking at it.
Oh, right. You're trying to avoid eye contact, right? So
Yeah.
that's -4 to hit for you.
Yeah.
21
7.
-4 is a 17. Hits the creature still.
All right.
Nice. Nice.
Cool. 7 points of damage.
Excellent. All right, you hit it for 7. It takes the damage. It screeches. It, sort of the inside of it, you can see like quivers as if there's like a creature surrounded by like a skin or something, and the inside is moving separate from the outside. It takes the damage, and its big hook's arms face you. Elpida.
Yeah.
How do I pronounce your
Wikipedia.
name?
Oh, Pira.
Elpida. Got it.
Pira.
It's your
Yeah.
turn.
All right.
Peter Red?
What?
What?
Keep going.
I'm moving. I'm running upstairs after Sir Walker to attack the creature as well.
All right. You push past Nicrifer. You push past Sir Walker. The two of you are in the room next to the hooked horror. You're side by side. There's no room in here for another. It's a tiny room, only 10 feet
Oh,
wide.
is it?
But you
I
can do
didn't
it.
know
You
that.
can fit. The two of you can fit, but there's no more room for a third person, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
You're good. 1 HP. You swing your mace. It clatters harmlessly against the ceiling above you. You're just too tall for your own good. The hooked horror is here. It reaches out with one hook against Sir Walker. The claw rolls a 14 to hit you.
Yes. Yeah.
It scrapes across your armor. The other claw comes low to the side, trying to grab you by the knee and tear you off your feet with a natural 19 modified 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Does it clear by 5? Is your AC 19? Okay.
I got 20. Got my
All right.
plate armor on.
The hook deals 1 point of damage to you as it manages to it pinches your chainmail and gives you a really bad blood blister on the back of your leg. It's terrible. It'll be annoying you for days on end.
Ow! Stop it!
Mildly inconvenient, actually. And let's roll initiative for the next round.
Perfect.
Come on, roll low, you son of a bitch. It's okay.
God damn.
Oof.
Do we get a shag initiative?
You can take
as well?
shag off of the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sending. Buck Portstein, you're downstairs. There's the little girl tied up. The boatman, the indentured servants, they're all in a panic. They're not sure what to do. The boatman is going around unlocking the chains on all of the indentured servants as they go about grabbing bottles and breaking off table legs.
So, if, for my best calculations, if I were to stand on top of the table, would I be able to see any part of this creature?
If you were standing on the table, you could probably look under. How tall are you, Buck?
Buck is. I'm 5'9". Haha.
5'9". Okay, so the tables are about 3 feet tall. So if you're standing on them, you'd be 8, 9, and the floor is about 10 feet up. So you would still be like a foot and a few inches short of being able to see across the thing.
Okay.
Put a chair on the table.
Roll right up and try and get an angle to see this guy at.
Yeah, if you get all the way up the stairs and hang out on like the back side of the door, like on one side of the door, you can like peer in between the two of them and do the duck and cast.
All right, so Buck's gonna like tentatively get up onto the table, slowly like try and get up the stairs and find an angle, and then eventually settle on that angle and
All
cast
right.
it.
Magic missile goes. Oh, 6 points of damage. The creature is badly wounded. It is dying. You can tell. You can just see it in its eyes. Like weird blue blood is leaking out of it in different places.
No, we can't see it in its eyes.
You're right. You can't. You're not looking quite at its eyes, and its eyes are sort of gray anyway. The creature's turn comes along. It's got its two hooks, and
Totally a number hook.
it's definitely. It's just gonna claw, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna claw. So it goes to claw with a 20 to hit, modified 20 at Sir Walker.
That'll miss.
Ah. Its other hooked hand comes in with a 21 to hit.
I also miss. I got a 22 AC, man.
The creature claws at you, but your heavy armor keeps it at bay, plus the shield. Necrofer Shag combo wombo.
Wombo combo. Yeah, so I'll try and do the same thing that Buck did. Like bob and weave and magic missile. It sounds exactly like that. This time do 8 damage.
The magic missiles strike the creature, one in the throat, one in the knee. It drops to both knees and sort of just like stops there, hanging forward, arms dragging against the ground at an awkward angle. It stops moving. Sir Walker, it's your turn.
It's not. I'll attack it twice just for good measure because this is. I don't know. I got my
You don't know. 16 will not hit it, and neither will a 7. Actually, you probably have some sort of advantage because it's prone. It's a kneeling, so you get +2. So that's actually an 18, which will hit it. Yeah.
But also looking away, kind of. Not
Oh, that's true. You're still looking away, so you have -4 +2, so that's only a 14. So
Yeah.
your weapons clatter harmlessly against the creature's tough exoskeleton. Elpida.
Alright. I feel really outclassed here, then I just withdraw out. Away from.
All
It's
right,
just scared the heck out of me. I just withdraw.
you withdraw out. The creature's
Yeah.
still not moving. I think we can exit combat now. You're all fairly confident that it has died.
It has died.
Unit secured.
Yeah. I don't think that was a number Hulk. The Unbulk and the Legend looks a little different, but I've never seen one either way.
Okay.
Fair enough.
This was our biggest challenge I've faced yet. The only creature I couldn't defeat in a staring contest.
A staring contest?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute, is that why he worships his...
Oh my.
And I prefer we're surrounded by idiots.
I'm gonna look down at the servants. Now is your chance. Liberate yourselves.
What?
The guy
What?
turning the lock, the key unlocks, looks around. The indentured servants raise their bottles. And you hear the sound of clattering, and oh no! As the indentured servants beat him with bottles and table legs.
All right.
Oh, dear.
That happened, I guess.
I couldn't help myself.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's whatever. No, maybe if we offer to pay them, they'll still take us down the river.
Hey, which one of you is the wizard?
One of them raises their hand slowly.
We're gonna get some spells from the mighty Pickle.
He shakes his head. Let's not go there.
Okay.
Well, why would you
Well-
trust a man who's called Mighty Pickle? It's a
we
terrible
don't.
name.
But someone said go there and see what happens, so we're gonna go there and see what happens.
Okay.
We've got nothing better to do. The rest of you guys would mind taking us down the river to drop us off. Pay ya.
They begin to exchange looks, and one of them steps forward, and she says in a clear voice, "Right, I'm gonna take the raft. I'm gonna become the new raft master. Who wants to join me?" A couple of other people look surprised. A few of them begin to wander out the bar. About half of them stay with her, and she looks towards the four of you and says more cautiously, "You're not gonna tell anyone about..." She looks to the bloodied body.
What do you mean? We hired you in Kirschwick.
All right, I'll take you wherever you need to go.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Is he dead?
And then I come down from the stairs, I think at this point, and I say, the monsters got him as well?
Yep, sure did.
Afraid so, Walker. But we did good.
We did good.
Good.
All right, I'll go back to the little girl. So, mind telling us what went on last night?
I was asleep and then I woke up and I was tied to the chair.
I'm sure that was it. So, at what part in that story do you have room for attempted murder on 3 people?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Did I do that again?
Mm-hmm.
Again?
Well, I told you, my mom died.
Oh my.
So you killed your mother?
I woke up one morning and she was dead on the floor and my hands were covered in blood.
So you killed your mother? Okay.
Well, I wasn't sure.
You weren't sure. Okay, so you killed your mother.
You need
Why?
to take her inside into Venda.
Let's take a murderous small child into a city. That sounds like
Yeah,
an
lock her
excellent
up.
plan.
It's justice, right, Walker?
Wait a second. It seems like she has inherited this tavern, I would believe, by the rules of inheritance.
This isn't my tavern.
Whose was it?
Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna look at the back of the tavern. Is the building on fire?
There's some smoke outside that's visible.
Well, there's not going to be a tavern much longer.
I'm going to mentally
So,
flaming sphere.
when did your mother die?
30 years ago?
I cast.
How old are you?
It doesn't work.
I'm only 5. Maybe 6.
And your mother died 30 years ago.
I don't like this, Chad. I don't like this.
Oh,
at all.
I don't either.
So
And I'll
Walker,
pull out
can
my
you
short
detect
sword.
evil? So Walker,
Are you sure they're evil?
Just goddamn detect evil, you
She did say she wasn't sure.
Come on.
She said she woke up one morning, her mother was dead, her hands were covered in blood. Her mother died 30 years ago. She says she's 5.
All right. I detect evil.
You detect no evil on the child.
Okay.
All right. She's
Totally not evil.
Yeah,
Alright.
I think she's fine.
Oh, okay.
Hey, cleric man, why don't you try turning undead?
Okay, I'll try my turn undead ability.
Roll me a 1d20.
Oh, it actually works?
Roll me a 1d20.
Well, because that's the but I think the 7.
You turn no undead.
Because now the paladin also has turn undead.
Yeah, he does, but he's probably not going to think of using that until like next week.
I
girl-
don't think it worked. It didn't work.
The girl struggles against the ropes.
Why don't you tell me what's actually going on here?
I'm not sure. I'm scared.
You're scared. I'm sure you are. Yet 30 years ago, you killed your mother and you're only 5.
I didn't kill her. I just woke up and there was blood.
There's
Are
blood
you
on your hand.
35
Like a good
years old
story to
or
me.
5?
No, I'm only, oh no, 6 or 7 or something.
And yet, you remember when you woke up and your mother was dead.
Yeah.
30 years ago.
What's wrong with that?
30
You
plus
said you're
7's
6.
not 7.
Well, I
Are
don't
you
know that.
sure?
I'm too
Are
young
you
to know
sure?
math.
Oh, you're too young to know math, and yet you're somehow too young.
Can't you guys like lay ghosts to rest, right?
I'm not the Lumbra cleric.
Don't you like settle spirits?
I can settle this spirit right now. And I like twirl my short sword a little bit.
She's probably possessed by a ghost, you know.
What?
Ghosts can possess people. It could be a ghost talking through her.
I suppose.
But we didn't detect evil, so it can't be a ghost.
It could be a
well,
friendly
I mean,
ghost.
yeah, it could be a friendly ghost.
It could be a friendly
that
ghost
murders
that
people.
tried to murder you.
Wait, how do we know that they didn't deserve it though?
I didn't deserve to be murdered.
Oh, wait. I don't know. It seems like your god abandoned you. So
I
how
do.
can we be so sure?
I guess you're right. I mean, we've got.
All right, guys,
Buck,
I've got
we've got
another
me and
situation.
the boatmaster.
I've got a solution to this. Hey, Sir Walker, do me a favor. Pick up her chair by the legs. We're gonna go give her a dunk.
I don't think that's gonna work. I'm not doing that. That's not.
Well,
Undead don't like running water.
Yeah.
If she's not undead, she'll be fine.
I think that's
Ooh.
right. I think that's right.
Let's tie her to the chair and then like hang some bricks.
Well, she's already tied to the chair.
and then throw her in, and if she floats, then we know she's not a witch.
That's also not how that works. Or else we could throw you in the water.
All right, what, Neal, with my sage knowledge of theology, could I know about this? I've got sage theology.
Theology?
Yeah.
To know
I
about
it's
the running
yeah,
water
'cause that's
undead
not-
combo
yeah,
thing?
Yeah.
Give me a theology check.
All right, here we go. That's sage knowledge theology. Nah, no good.
You know,
Sorry.
you've never. That's the one section that you have just not really worked on very much is the undead,
Yeah.
because that's sort of like that's the antithesis of the things that you're learning about.
Yeah.
You
You know,
expect
it's like
someone who
studying
doesn't
U.S.
like
history
undead.
and not knowing much
Yeah.
about King John back in England, and you're like, I don't know, he was a shitty king. We just
Yeah.
bailed on him.
Yeah.
I don't know
I mean,
what the
I
fuck
wouldn't
he's
do a
doing.
religion check, but I thought theology check might work.
Theology makes more sense. Religion, I don't
Yeah.
think would have covered it.
Yeah.
I'll try turn undead again because I think it's like comes back every day or something, right? Or
Yeah, it's,
It's
an
every
encounter
combat
power.
encounter.
okay, cool. I'll do it
Give me
again.
another. Yeah, she's still standing there, or I guess sitting there, tied to the chair.
I'm gonna go get a second filling of stew before the kitchen burns down.
Cool. The woman in charge of the raft says, "Guys, can we leave now? I think the building's on fire."
Wait a
Yeah,
second.
give us a moment.
I'm gonna try to put out I got a fire turning off proficiency, right? I got it back.
Oh yeah, the firefighting proficiency.
Yeah,
He's got
I got it.
firefighting
Fire,
proficiency.
I'm gonna fight the fire.
You're gonna fight the fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a fire.
I mean, the
fighting
flaming spear is
proficiency.
still there.
Oh,
No, he dispelled it.
No, it's not. I just spilled it.
All right.
You do have a firefighting proficiency. Well, look at that.
Yeah.
He
I
gave
seem
it
to
to him.
recall you getting that at some point in time. Go ahead and make me a firefighting proficiency check.
It's during the tar pit episode.
Yeah. The first episode of my character. Oh, what's the roll? 1d20.
What should firefighting key off of? Wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1d20 plus 13.
Okay, I'll just make a wisdom check.
17. No, you get outside, but the flames have climbed too high. There's no way you're going to be able to put out this building. It's
I
definitely
start
going to
pushing the chair out the door.
All right, I help with the chair.
All right. Everyone comes on outside of the building except for Buck, who's like scooping the last bits of stew into the pot. It's a little cold now because the fire has gone out in the kitchen.
No, it's not. The fire's...
The fire's not gone out.
In the kitchen? Did you guys keep the fire going all night long?
It's on in the kitchen, Neil. The fire
Fire's-
is on in the kitchen.
Outside of the kitchen, the fire's on, but in the
okay.
in the fireplace, the
Fine.
fire's
The
out.
stew's cold.
So you've got
Very
a
well.
cold stew.
Well, you're headed outside, Buck. Come on.
Yeah, I'm coming.
All right, everybody gets outside as the inn rages. We're gonna take a short break, and when we come back, we're gonna see the epic finale of our Shenanigans episode. See you guys on the other side. Bye.